The Mughals, sensing weakness, grow overconfident. They send an envoy bearing a curious gift, a small jar filled with poppy seeds. It's a veiled taunt, meant to say, "We are countless, we will overwhelm you." Spring 1671. The Brahmaputra swells, restless under a darkening sky. Somewhere upstream, near the quiet plain of Alaboy, the winds of an empire stir, and history sharpens its blade. But to understand Saraighat, we must first go back to 5th August 1669. On the open fields of Alaboy, the Ahom kingdom and the Mughal Empire collide. It begins with a broken treaty, one that leaves King Chakradwaj Singha of Assam seething with humiliation. He demands confrontation. At his command stands Lachit Borphukan, a home military commander, son of the kingdom's royal prime minister. He must lead the charge. 40,000 Ahom troops assemble. In response, the Mughals sent just 10,000. But numbers can be deceiving. The Mughals were better armed, experienced in field warfare, and familiar with the terrain. By sundown, nearly 10,000 Ahom soldiers lie dead, a crushing loss, a national trauma. Yet, in that loss, something shifts. The road to Saraighat is now inevitable. And in the months that follow, Lachit's resolve hardens. The Mughals, sensing weakness, grow overconfident. They send an envoy bearing a curious gift, a small jar filled with poppy seeds. It's a veiled taunt, meant to say, "We are countless, we will overwhelm you." Lachit replies with a hollow bamboo tube packed tight with sand. His message is quiet but pointed. Poppy seeds scatter under pressure, but like these grains of sand, unified, compact, we will not break. That wasn't a metaphor, it was a warning. By early 1671, the Brahmaputra has become the new front line. The Ahoms know that they cannot win in open battle. The river is their only chance. At Saraighat, a narrow stretch where the mighty river is squeezed between hills, Lachit lays a trap. Mud walls are built, hidden forts rise across the river, supplies are tucked away in secret spots. Engineers shore up the banks. Guerrilla teams set floating traps. Nothing is left to chance. One night, Lachit rides out to check the embankments at Amingao. He finds soldiers asleep. The man in charge, his uncle, has failed him. Lachit draws his sword and says the word history never forgot. "My country is more important than my uncle." Some say he killed him then and there, others believe it was just a warning. But by morning, the work is done. The defenses are ready. Then comes the storm. The Mughal army arrives in full force. 30,000 foot soldiers, 18,000 cavalry, 5,000 musketeers, nearly 1,000 cannons, and 40 war boats. Leading them is Raja Ram Singh I, a Rajput general sent by Emperor Aurangzeb himself. But Lachit is ready. He splits his forces, dispatching Atan Bhuraugen to guard the north bank while he commands the riverfront. Guerrilla bands strike from the jungle, slowing the Mughal advance. And then, just as the final assault begins, Lachit falls ill. Confined to bed, burning with fever. His generals beg him to rest, but Lachit refuses. "My country is more important than my life," he says. He boards his war boat. His return rallies the entire fleet. The battle explodes. Cannon fire splits the air, arrows rain from the sky. Ahom war boats, faster and nimbler, slice through Mughal lines. Fire ships ram enemy vessels. One by one, the Mughal boats go down. Ram Singh retreats in disbelief, his navy shattered, his reputation in ruins. The Battle of Saraighat was won. Assam holds, and the Mughal Empire, at the height of its power, never decides to invade again. Lachit survives the battle, but sadly not the war within. In April 1672, just a year later, he died of illness at Kalaibor. He was just 49. He's buried with honor, but his story too often is sadly buried with him. Today in Assam, his memory lives strong. Every 24th November, the state celebrates Lachit Divas. A towering monument stands at Saraighat. The National Defense Academy awards a gold medal in his name to the best cadet. At Alaboy, a war memorial rises, dedicated to the tens and thousands of Ahoms who fell. And yet, across India, few outside Assam know his name. No CBSE textbook chapter, no mainstream film, not even a railway station bearing his name. And that's the silence we must break. Because Lachit Borphukan wasn't just a warrior, he was a strategist, a leader, a patriot who turned geography into defense, discipline into culture, and a river into a final stand against a huge empire. He turned the Brahmaputra into a battlefield and made history flow differently forever. Well, that's it from me for this episode. For more such history tidbits, follow us at Quiet Curiosities, and I'll see you at the next episode.